classy.
Look alive. Mondo Matters, we back. We just trying to be great. Sorry, your girl is cheating on your mate. Episode 8.
Yeah.
We back.
We up.
For those of you who are the initiated and have been paying attention to the show on a week-to-week basis, you know we've been on a little bit of a hiatus, but guess what? The boys is back in town. We back, full effect. No more breaks. We here and we doing it. And yeah. We got to start off with the mental health check and how the hell are we doing? Yeah. First of all, let me say this. Y'all look great.
You man, thank you, man. You as well. You as well, brother.
I appreciate
you as well.
We got these new shirts. Says dope on it.
Oh, yeah,
if you go on Instagram and go to the profile, My Pins and Needles, you can go copy one of these shirts yourself. They got all different type of colors, bucket hats and sweaters and all type of stuff like that. Yeah. Mondo Matters discount, get you one. Dre the Peace God, former warlord. How the hell are you in your mental health, sir?
Mental health is pretty good. I mean, to rate it, I'm at like a 7. You know, so I'm pretty good. I'm pretty even. Got some things to take care of, some family to look after. So yeah,
and both of which will be accomplished, I'm sure.
Yes, it will. Definitely.
The man that rides 2 horses, Nove.
Man, it's been up and down. So beginning of the week, it was a solid 3. And
Jesus, brother.
Yeah, it was a solid.
You want to talk about it?
It's been up and down. It's just, when you get out of any type of situation, regardless, it's like, you go through your ups and downs. You go through your little twirls and everything else. But as we stand right now, past couple of days, I say I've been cruising at a solid 7, 7.5, 8.
Okay.
8
good.
today.
Good.
8 today. I'm actually in better spirits, whatever. So
good.
No.
We'll average it out to like a 6, 5.5, 6.
Let's give it a 6. Give it a 6.
Give it 6.5.
6.5. All right.
6.5.
What about you?
We're gonna be a 6.5 by the end of this goddamn show. I know that.
7.5 by the end of this goddamn show.
Me, I've been hovering around like maybe a 6, 6.5. I've been in that range right there.
Okay.
My good days have been very good. My low days have been very bad. But guess what? I'm finding myself in this balance slowly but surely. So I feel good. We can't skip off of the mental health check without checking in on my boy. If anybody's watching this on YouTube right now, you might notice that we have a new person on the couch. Y'all wanted to guess. God damn it, we got to guess.
We got to guess.
We like to introduce Van Beverly.
Van.
Former Olympian, a major fucking stepper, a big stepper on the block.
Word.
Used to push hella weight.
Word.
He used to run the block for real.
He used to run the streets.
And he was an arms dealer.
And he was an arms dealer. He had an unfortunate accident where he gave away his arms during the deal, though. Welcome to the show,
He's a true
Van.
businessman.
I know that you ain't with all that emotional shit and talking about your feelings and all that, but you care to give us a little bit about how you feeling in your mental health right now, sir. Cold, bro.
I think that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
So
You real
definitely
cold,
speaks
bro.
volumes, man.
Your stoicism is inspiring, bro. I really appreciate you.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
But I'm going to give a forewarning for this episode. Anybody listening to this right now. This might be triggering for some people.
Might be.
And I'm going to say this right now. This might be triggering a lot for some men out there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And in the interest of full transparency, this is very triggering for your boy, J Optics, because I got history in this particular subject.
Okay.
We are talking about cheating today. The name of the episode is called Cheaters Are Us. We're going to take a look at cheating, its role in our culture, what the fuck is going on in 2022 when it comes to relationships and cheating and marriage and all this other good stuff. And we're just going to break it down and talk as family as we do so well.
Yep.
But how can we talk about something that isn't defined yet?
Mm-hmm.
Dre the Peace God, what is cheating to you, sir?
What is cheating to me? Cheating to me is stepping outside of your relationship, whether it be, so of course, physical and, emotional bonds or ties with someone else that's not your partner. I mean, yeah, that's my definition of cheating. I think it happens way too much. But go ahead, no. What you got?
All right, so me. That used to be my definition a long time ago, right? there's a lot of wiggle room in that definition, though. So I just basically really paved and hammered it down to like, cheating is anything you wouldn't do in front of your partner or wouldn't want your partner doing to you.
I fucking disagree with that shit. Cause I hear people say that shit all the time. That shit grinds me up, bro.
Yeah,
I
I disagree
really
with that
disagree
too.
with
Alright,
shit.
so-
I disagree with that too.
Let's
But
talk about it. All right, so the emotional ties is more than physical. It's more than emotional. A lot of times cheating happens before the act actually happens. So
Sure.
it's the whole thing of that person they don't need to worry about can easily become that person they do need to worry about.
But let's just stick on your definition.
Yeah.
You just say anything that you wouldn't do around your partner. You're a habitual hugger of women.
Hmm.
So is you saying like anytime you hug one of your coworkers, you cheating on your girl?
No.
but would you hug those same women in front of your girl?
Yes.
The same way?
Nigga, single.
Yes.
You gonna be single for the rest of your life. You will hug your coworker in front of your girl.
I ain't
if
even,
your
I ain't
girl
even got
worked
the mic in front of my
Hold on,
Let's
hold on.
talk this through.
If your girl worked at your job, you would hug other women in front of her?
The way you hug too.
All right, wait.
You know, like, come on now.
Wait.
Come on now.
It's a lot of semantics going on. Let's clear the air.
Nah. There ain't no semantics. It's just the nuances. What you talking about here?
The way I hug women at my job is nothing more than a hug. Now, with that being said, I understand what you're saying. You're saying the show of respect. Would I respect my woman enough to not do that in front of her? Yes. Do I have would it to me read guilt? No. That's just me avoiding a situation that can potentially become a situation because I know how that shit goes. But there's no intent behind the hug. That's what
All
I'm
right, so
trying to paint.
before we even dive in, let's flip this right quick.
Let's flip
So if your woman was hugging the dude, freaking arms over shoulders, how you gonna take that?
Oh shit!
How you gonna
Arms
take
over
that?
shoulders,
Arms
bro.
over shoulders. Where's his hands at?
On hips.
Ooh.
We don't have the conversation. I have a conversation.
So, but is she doing that?
It's a conversation to be had, though.
If your girl was at her job giving a dude hugs every day, but it was hip to hip with the one arm, would you have a problem with that?
The hip to hip isn't really a threat to me, though.
Or what if he said, "Where my hug at?" before that?
Yep.
All right, see it. All right.
Oh, shit get weird, huh?
Yeah, because you
But
know
see,
why?
you gotta-
That's what you do with my hug at.
No,
that's
no,
what
I
you
don't.
do.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I cut that out a long time
Oh,
ago.
okay.
No,
All
I don't.
right. All right.
Time being
I don't
like a
function
couple
in that
years
realm
ago.
All right.
no more.
All right.
I don't
Years
function in that
ago,
realm no
nigga.
more.
Okay.
For two reasons.
All right.
One, it implies that I always get hugs, and it's like I'm expecting the shit. Two, if there was somebody there that was operating in that realm, and people start to people like, oh, they always giving hugs. Oh, they always.
Yeah.
Well, that's how shit gets started.
Yeah.
So
All
you
right.
just dead that shit out. Now, what I'm saying is there's a certain way to be respectful. If there's a certain respect in that whole thing, I'm cool with it.
Okay.
But
All
if
right.
it's not, that's why I say, where's his hands? Or better question, if you are my girl and you allow that man to put his hands on your hips like that,
She don't have an offense by her hugging arms over shoulders. That's more of the intimate hug.
I would say we're gonna keep it moving.
Yeah. Let's keep it
If
going.
his hands ain't in his pockets, I got a problem. All right, but
What's your definition? You
my
didn't give your-
definition of cheating is anything that you have to hide from your partner. So it's not. It's a little bit different than what you're saying as far as like, or I wouldn't do that in front of my partner. It's like if you go through an effort to try to hide it from your partner, to me it's cheating. And that to me that covers the whole entire gamut of cheating, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it's kind of.
see, but all right, so I feel like that leaves a lot of open air because you can have a legitimate conversation in front of you. I'm not hiding anything.
What do you mean?
Like, I can legitimately have a conversation open air. You ask who I'm talking to, I'm legitimately telling you who I'm talking to.
Yeah, I'm talking to Teresa.
But it's like, what's the context in that?
What y'all talking
It's
about?
just like I feel like that definition leads to too much. Well, I told you what it was before, but you
No.
didn't put it in context. It's sort of like you can speak on it openly, but just because you're speaking on it openly doesn't make it exactly like.
So
If you,
I think before we get into circles though, but I think that we're just you talking about cheating again. It's more of the type of attachments you deal with somebody that's outside of your relationship.
No.
You know, yes, it
I don't
is.
think so.
It
You said
is.
attachments.
But like, all right, so we talking about emotional bonds or of course, sexual bonds. That's stepping outside of your relationships, though.
Yeah, but now you talking about something way more deeper though. But if you went out to the bar and had a one night stand, it ain't no connection. You just want to fuck.
It's still
It's
cheating.
still isn't that still cheating?
It's
That
still
is cheating, but
yeah.
there's no connection there that's like deeper than that one night. You'll
Okay.
never see this person
All
again
right.
in your life. All I'm saying is, Dre, let's say I'm hiding it, right? Let's say if you're a dude that's listening to the show right now, open up your text message threads and go to the first 5 females in your text message thread that's not family or somebody that your girl knows about. Open up that thread. Is there anything in those text message threads that you would have to hide from your girl?
Are you asking you a
Yes.
question? Are you asking us a
I'm just
question?
saying. I'm
I was
talking
about to say.
somebody
I'm about to say, like, hold on now.
somebody that's listening to this show, right now,
Yeah,
is probably
no.
going through their phone like,
They-
wait a minute.
as well as you should.
Let me
Open up your
my
thread.
phone. Let me open up my phone and see the next 5 bras that's in my phone that I've texted that's not family or friends that she know about. Let me go through the text message thread and see if there's anything in here that I wouldn't want my girl to see
Well, first of all,
or my wife to see.
you know where this can go, and we'll save this for another topic on another day. That's that platonic friendship shit, but we'll leave that there.
Oh, no, we can cover that later.
That shit don't.
We
Whatever.
can go. In.
Yeah, that's gonna be covered in
that's
the entire whole nother episode.
Coming soon, then. Coming soon.
Platonic friends. We're gonna talk about it.
That's something else.
But yeah, to me, that's my definition of cheating. Anything that you gotta show effort and hide from your mate. That's where I'm at with it. All right. So we can get into the minutia of it later.
on. Yeah.
All right. But 2022, gentlemen, and god damn it, man, what the fuck is going on out here? In y'all opinions, I had posed a question on Facebook a couple of days ago, right? And I had posed this question hypothetically. Imagine yourself in a theater that's empty, and you take 10 seats in the theater.
Oh yeah. Saw that.
In each seat, you plug, let's say, 10 of your closest friends or family. Boom, 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 in 10 seats. And then you go to the front of the theater, you ask them, yo, how many of y'all have been involved with somebody that's been in a serious relationship or been married and that you had an affair or you cheated with them? How many of those people would raise their hand? I got answers like 8, 4, 6. Ain't nobody say none.
No, it's gonna be at least one. It's gonna be one, at least one or two in almost every circle.
And as far as what I know about y'all motherfuckers, you dirty ass bastards, y'all.
Shit.
You been involved with somebody that's been in a fucking relationship?
Yes.
You've been involved with somebody that's been in a relationship?
I can't recall.
I've been involved with somebody that's been in a relationship. And
Van's been involved with somebody.
Van.
All right, you know what? We're gonna leave Van out of it.
Well, Vanna knocked down half of the East Coast all the way down to the Mississippi.
He might already have.
If it wasn't for that swimming accident, he'd still be wrecking terror.
He's a very hands-on cheater.
Yeah, he used to run shit.
So, what the fuck does the fact that there are so many cheaters out there, what does that say about the culture? Because from what I read, because I get into the statistics of shit. I read a statistic that said 20% of married couples deal with infidelity at some point in their relationship, some point in their marriage. And over 60% of non-married couples have some form of infidelity in their relationship, whether it's physical or emotional. So my question is this, gentlemen. In today's day and age, is cheating a part of the culture that you just got to accept?
Shit. Except, I'm going to say no for me. You can't, I don't feel like that we should have to accept that, even though the statistics say that the numbers are pretty high and that it's more common now, or we got more statistics and information about it now. But I don't think that a person has to accept that in the nature of their relationship. Because I feel like that would just give whoever in that relationship the green light, like, oh, this is okay, this is acceptable and everything. So maybe if we talk about after the fact, you might, if you want to continue a relationship with your partner, you might have to have some acceptance going on. But, I wouldn't accept that, like, going into a relationship. Like, nah, I expect you to be as faithful to me as I'm going to be faithful to you.
All right, so let me frame it a different way before Nova answers. Let me frame it a different way because we forgot to set a little bit of the parameters first. What do y'all consider cheating? Like actual acts. So you spoke broadly about what you consider the definition of cheating is, but what particular actions would you consider actually cheating? Flirting, touching, texting.
Oh, of course, anything physical like kissing,
anything physical.
over the shoulder hugs. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Put your hands on the hips. It's a wrap.
Yeah, hands on your hips or grabbing some ass or some shit like that. So,
or
I mean,
how would you feel if you saw your girl? You were coming to see your girl and you saw a guy coming behind her and give it a little neck kiss or the neck shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Just asking. All right, so
what? Wait. No, I mean, of course.
Please,
no.
Please tell me you ain't never let that shit ride.
Bro, that shit won't ride. Like, what the fuck was that?
That's never happened. But I have done that in my day. That's why I've been like, all right, yeah, we're gonna cool out.
Yeah, she cheated. She cheated.
What I will say is this: like, the physical side of cheating, we already have. The emotional part or the substitution part.
That's what I was about to get at.
That can kill you faster, from my point
of
view. Like that motherfucker that's taking your emotional spot for that person.
Yeah,
where
like
trying to fill that void.
That shit there, it's like, I just needed a shoulder to cry on. You were never there,
bro.
Yeah, that part, that like, shit, you weren't around. That. Well, I just wanted to feel comforted. Like, yeah.
All right, so let's bust it down to brass tacks. Let's just go down the checklist.
Yep.
Yay or nay, cheating or not? I'm gonna go down the list. Kissing.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, cheating.
Touching.
Yes.
Yes.
Sexting.
Hell yes. What?
Hell yeah.
I'm just going down the list.
Yeah.
I'm just going down the list. Emotional support.
Yes.
Emotional support.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Emotional support.
I need a bigger definition.
So all right. So when I'm thinking when you say that, it's like emotional support is like you can't come to whoever you can't come to your partner with whatever this, and they're filling that void of emotional support. Hell yes, and all that stuff. Like I don't.
I'm gonna say no.
I would say this: emotional support as a complete substitute. Yes, emotional support like. Yeah, I have a friend that I go to as well. Other than you, it gets dicey.
To me, yeah, I'm more along the lines of you. I'm saying if you go into somebody for emotional support along with me, I'm kind of like okay. But if you go into an emotional support as a substitute,
like
that's what I'm saying. So when I hear that, I'm thinking as a substitute. Like and it's also like, you can't do that.
It's also like if this person knows something completely, something that I didn't know that concerned us.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel some sort of way about that.
Flirting.
No.
Flirting, not cheating.
I need degrees. No,
I mean because
give me the degree. Give me a degree.
But how many times, we at a restaurant and you see a nice waitress, she's smiling at you and you smiling back. That's technically flirting. Right?
No, even that was hospitality.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's technically flirting.
Hospitality.
Smiling at somebody that smiled at you.
It's a certain way that she may have smiled at you and you smile back,
bruh,
and all that stuff. I've been to restaurants, and you sitting there and be like, the way that she come over and not just like how you doing. She like got the eye glare shit going on, looking at you. It's like, you smile back like, hey, how you doing? You change your tone of voice a little bit.
That's different. That's not.
You know what I'm saying? So that's flirting.
Why would you change your tone? All right, so are you with somebody when you change your tone of voice?
Yes, I'm with my partner.
So you blatantly flirting in front of your partner.
Consider who you talking to.
That's right. I'm sorry.
This nigga Dre.
I'm sorry. I
this
forgot.
motherfucker Dre changes his voice all the time, depending on the circumstances.
That should be like, nah.
I want to say thank you.
Nah.
That's right, baby.
Why? You
what's going on? How you doing?
I just want to say how you doing. Thank you.
Flirting in context. See, but all right, here's why I can't really say flirting. I feel like you should know who you're getting into that situation with. You know if your person is a flirt or not when you first meet them.
Yeah, of course.
So
they likely flirted with you.
Exactly. So it's more along the lines of, all right, there's degrees of that shit. Like, I don't want to say innocent flirting. There's no such thing.
Then if it's not innocent, if it's not innocent, that means it's cheating.
But what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is I don't want to say innocent flirting as in like ha ha ha, you know. But I will say there's degrees of flirting, just like there's degrees of murder. It's still a crime.
Yeah, it's definitely it's
still a crime.
So,
however, there's a degree to it.
Okay, so no matter the degree, is it going to be considered cheating?
Depends on what it is.
You saying
your analogy with
flirting,
like, all right. So there's a difference. There's a difference between me seeing my girl, like you said, flirt with the waiter, and me seeing
that motherfucker. He come to the table, gazing in her eyes, and she giggling, all that bullshit.
Or me seeing my girl do some shit like, you know, when you sit across from somebody, you do the little hand shit and you do that little shit. There's a difference. It's a difference. There's varying degrees of this shit. And it's like, you want to know why it's a varying degree? Certain shit you say something about immediately. Certain shit you watch and see if it happens again. There's a varying degree.
I would agree with that. But I would say there's no such thing as innocent.
Yeah, that's why
flirting. Because it's always like anytime you flirt, you're voluntarily cracking the door open. Yeah. So there's no such thing as like innocent. So you're saying like if I wasn't in the picture, you probably take advantage of this situation. So you can't really say it's innocent. All right, so work boyfriend, work girlfriend. Is that considered cheating?
Yo, that's
guess what, niggas? We all been there. We all had work girlfriend.
You know what I mean? We had to change the word, or that's like, and I'm probably gonna be freaking crucified for this. Oh, that's like my sister type shit. Probably had to change that.
Yo. I'm going through now. See, now I'm going down the list in my head of every chick that you called your sister at work, and I'm like, oh,
yeah, but it may not have
smashed under the right circumstances.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's definitely agreeable. That's definitely agreeable. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely agreeable.
One in particular that's coming to mind. It's like, oh my god, yo, I can't believe you, son. I believed you when you said sister. I ain't never looking at her like no fucking sister. I ain't never looking at her like no sister, but goddamn, God bless you, sir.
Yeah, I mean,
what else? What else am I missing? I said flirting. I said touching, sexting, obviously.
The work boyfriend, the
physical touch, work boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Social media.
What's the difference in flirting? It's like flirting.
Flirting and shit like that.
Yeah.
Or attention craving.
Emotional cheating. I mean, emotional.
You said emotional support.
Emotional support, but what about like emotional connection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I bundled that under emotional support, so my ass ain't gonna change.
Emotional support might be like they going through something at the time and they just need like support.
Yeah,
for this.
No.
You still in that in that situation, you still making the connection. So hell no, you can't do that, baby. I don't like
that, baby.
No, you can't do that, baby. No, I don't like that.
All right, so bam. So we got some parameters about what is cheating as far as we're concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Should we start to rethink whether or not cheating is just a part of the culture? Like, if you sign up for a long-term relationship and marriage, is it something that you got to deal with at some point? Because we covered a lot of stuff, emotional stuff that might be considered to other people as innocent, flirting at the job, hugs, sexting. So, is it a part of the culture now, cheating?
I feel like, oh man, I'm going to hate myself for saying this shit. I feel like in some degrees it is, because I think we've all tried to conduct ourselves in a way of, you know, when you have somebody, you have your significant other, you still keep your friends, but you're respectful. But there's also the baseline in which your friendship has operated on until this point. So I feel like some aspects you have to check some of those. And other aspects, it becomes like, damn, am I becoming a different person? And is it for the right purpose? So I feel like certain degrees of it, like I said, there's no such thing as innocent flirting. That's why I went there. But there is a certain way of how people interact with each other. Like, there are people that are naturally handsy or naturally that's how
Flirtatious.
that's how they
flirtatious,
interact.
yes.
Though there's no
Yeah.
intent behind it, but that's how they show love, affection, admiration. Do you kill that whole part to save face on this side?
I disagree with that, but yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I mean, if we're talking like, are we going to allow like and just wholeheartedly accept like, yeah, there's certain aspects and degrees of cheating that come into the culture that we should just let ride? Absolutely fucking not.
So you don't think that there's certain things that happen in today's society that it's like, let's not use let ride. Let's say that
But you got to deal with.
if it happened, it's not grounds for termination, and it's almost chalked up to being
What
a
is it
part of
like?
the game.
Final written warning? What? I don't understand.
Not
Like, give me an example of what you mean though.
Yeah, please.
All right, let me give you an example.
Like you talk about like the work friend she might have or some shit like that, like their relationship.
Let's say like your girl has a coworker who gives her the hug every morning. You don't know about it. You don't work at the same job, and it's like that's just a part of the thing. But you find out that she hugging up on fucking Van Beverly every
Goddamn
day.
Van.
He wrapping his arms around her every morning. Is that grounds for termination or just grounds for a talk? And do you say, I need you to stop doing that and just trust that she's gonna stop? What happened when she say, I don't think it's that big of a deal, Dre?
I mean,
I love his arms.
She gets Jesus fucking Christ. If she says something like that, then I would have to consider like, yo, maybe we shouldn't be together. Because now I asked you to stop something and you still continue to disrespect me in that manner after we have had the conversation for it. So, at first, if I didn't know about it, you know what I'm saying, I can't be too upset. So no, I wouldn't terminate her. And when I found out, I would have that conversation, see where she's going, and then, give out almost like my demands essentially to it. And if she can says to me to the effect of like, I'm not going to stop that. I like his arm, the way his arms feel. All right, then we're going to either get a divorce or we're going to freaking move on.
If
That's
your
it.
girl came to you and said, I like the way fucking Van Beverly's arms feel around my body, that ain't grounds for that's grounds for termination.
That's grounds for termination. Yeah, especially after we had the conversation. Hell yeah. If we had the conversation that, I don't like you doing this behind my back.
Your girl came home and said she loved the way a man with no arms
You
arms feel
you
around
fucking
her.
right.
You done, bitch. I would never ever. You crazy? No.
Yep.
Grounds for termination. Everything is like all theory until you actually got to have a conversation with somebody like, yo, this shit is over. We're done. Like whatever relationship we built together, we're finished. That's a tough conversation to have with somebody that's been in your life if y'all been in a serious relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you start talking about your non-negotiable, your terminated type stuff, what's the first thing that popped in your mind to be like, you know what? I don't give a fuck what our relationship history was. I don't give a fuck what our circumstances was. If you do this to me, it's a wrap for you.
No, immediately. I fucked this dude. Oh, yeah? Cool.
Jeez.
That's it.
Appreciate you.
There's nothing else to talk. All right, so, I've done some things in the past.
Oh, yeah, we know.
I've had some things.
That's gonna be the follow-up question,
But
we know.
I see things very
Probably more than me too.
There's a lot of black and white, but there's also a lot of gray when you've been through a lot of shit. But there's certain sins that I feel like is just like, there's really no coming back from that. Like no matter how much, like, and I've been in situations where that's happened, and it's been like, okay, cool, I can get past that, but I can't. And then you end up becoming what you hate the most, which is a cheater, because it's like, you know what? I'm gonna do exactly what you just did.
Well, it's I don't condone retaliating though.
Oh, you don't?
No, I do not.
Oh,
I do.
Really?
I don't.
I do.
I don't condone that.
What? You don't condone?
I don't. Yeah, I
revenge
wouldn't.
cheating?
I wouldn't say that if I get cheated on, that I'm going to retaliate and go have sex with someone else.
I'm letting you know right now. I will.
Hold on.
I don't.
I said on this episode we was gonna have a 30 to 45 second spiel
Yes.
about like stuff that might be taboo, and you can speak your piece.
Yep.
I ain't trying to kick my shit off just yet.
But
It might be around that. But you trying to say that if you had decided to stay with somebody who committed some form of cheating in your relationship, that it wouldn't be in the back of your head that I don't got a hall pass, but
No, I didn't say I wouldn't think about it.
I might exercise a little bit more reserve as far as like this flirtation that I'm doing.
So I didn't say I wouldn't think about it or have that thought. I'm just not gonna go through with it. You know, because it solves nothing. What will you gain from that? If you sit here and she steps out and she cheats, she go fuck somebody, and then you go out there and you gonna fuck some chick. All you're gonna do is just repeating the cycle. You just causing more hurt. Instead of if you're trying to really stay there and be with her and working, you can work towards it. Like you can get therapy, but there ain't no sense of going retaliating to do anything.
All right, let me put it like this, Dre. I'm gonna put it in scenario form. You meet the waitress that she was talking about that gave you the glossy eye.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? She ain't looking at
Her name is Renee.
Mr. Beverly.
Her name is Renee.
She ain't looking at Mr. Beverly. You get what I mean? This chick,
Renee. Call her Renee.
No, let's call her.
I want to call her Renee.
I don't want to call her Renee.
Okay.
Let's call her Tanisha. Right? You meet this waitress.
I don't like Tanisha.
Tanisha a 10. Tanisha bad. Tanisha shouldn't.
Let's call her Tiffany.
Let's call her Tiffany.
No,
there you go.
not.
Let's not call her Tiffany.
Let's not.
Let's not call her Tiffany.
All right, let's not call her Tiffany.
Let's call her. Let's call her Amber.
All right.
None of us been with an Amber. I don't think.
No, I'm good.
No.
Think about it. All right, none of us been with an Amber and shit like that. But it's a motherfucker that's name start with an A.
Mm-hmm.
Amber is a 10.
Okay.
She giving you that same look that you talking about, where she got the glossy eye.
Mm-hmm.
She smiled at you and it's deeper than rap, and you smile back at her and it's deeper than rap. And you in a fucking happy ass relationship, and everything is good in your relationship. You gonna pay your check, leave a tip, flirt a little bit, get in your car, go home. How's that situation change after your girl done smashed her coworker?
So it would be the thought process, right? Yeah, I would sit here and think about it, but I'm not gonna stoop to the same level. I'm a high road guy. I used to not be, but I'm a high road guy now, right? So, I mean, yeah, why not though? Why not? So you're basically saying I didn't evolve, but you saying
I'm not saying that you didn't evolve.
So. Older me, yeah, I would have been like, yo, what's up? Let's go, because I would have had this retaliation mindset, but nah, I grew out of that and everything. So I'm a high road guy. Yeah, I might flirt a little extra. I might have that thought and all this stuff, but I'm not going to actually go through with those physical acts or even emotional acts. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if I'm sitting here trying to work and move past it. Now, if I'm, didn't move past it, clearly I'm single. I could do whatever I want. So it's like, I ain't going to do that in retaliation. If I'm trying to work past it. You can look at me all you want.
You're a good guy.
I am a damn good guy.
You're a good guy. I'm a good guy too.
I'm the best guy. Fuck that.
I'm a good guy too. But I'm just saying.
He's a very good man.
I don't know.
However,
I don't know.
Here's where I kind of start setting fire to shit right now.
Light it up.
You said a lot in that I can relate to personally. And the many times that, or the few times, I should say, I have been cheated on. I was the good guy. I was the man in a very good position. Now, the thought process becomes, I could do this. I could take the higher road. And you're absolutely right. It solves nothing, me cheating back. Except I need to show you what the fuck this feels like.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, though, right? That's what I'm talking about. That mindset of fucking venom that you putting out. Like, why go through that? Why go through that? So, like,
all right. So, I respect your decision in saying it's dumb. And I also respect your decision in saying that that's not the way to go around things. You're absolutely right. It's probably not. I think a lot of times what we do as men, as well as we talk ourselves into being the better person. I'm going to work through this for the betterment of the relationship and everything else. But you really haven't. You're still hanging on to all the shit that you still feel. Just because you don't act on it doesn't make you any better. Now all you're doing is harboring and resenting in silence. It's cool. I have to get this shit out immediately. You wanna know why? After that, I'm fucking done with it. Now that might be an immature way of looking at it. That might also be a very toxic and fucked up way of looking at it.
And y'all call me the most toxic on this show.
It is
Get the
toxic.
fuck out of
And
here.
you
It's
know
with
what?
that
fucking
shit.
toxic. And you know what the fuck about it that is like the worst part of it? It's the fact that you would do some shit like that and think that it would make any difference on anything.
No.
It wouldn't do anything to nobody. Your
So-
girl is gonna respond in one of two ways. Oh, you was being spiteful and you went out and fucked some other bitch after I made a mistake. All right, it's over.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna forgive you for doing what you did, and then we're gonna go forward and it's gonna be on some shit like
Both of y'all gonna
You
have
know
that
what?
trauma now.
this nigga went out to the bar and fucked some bitch that he don't even give a fuck after I had admitted to him that I was sorry or I did some stupid shit or whatever like that. You know what? If you want to play the tit for tat game, let's play. I'm gonna go fuck the same dude that I fucked before that more than likely statistics say that you know. And we just gonna keep
Or
playing
know
this whole
of, at
tit for
least.
tat shit. As simple as that.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
It
Like,
doesn't,
that's-
it doesn't accomplish
no.
anything. All it is like I don't even see how it would satisfy you. Like, how does it serve you?
I think in a way it's just like before.
And this is what you working on a relationship. You'll do that still.
No.
Now, if you
No,
got
no,
your
no,
foot
no,
out the
no,
door,
no,
then
no,
go
no,
ahead.
no, foot out
Just
the
make
door.
yourself
Foot
single
out the
and then,
door. Foot out the door.
You do that with your foot out the door.
Foot out the door.
I mean, well,
then make yourself single and go ahead and do you. That's fine. That's exactly what I said. I don't understand.
If
All
I'm
state.
trying to work this through,
If you,
if
okay.
I'm trying to be if this is like, for lack of a better phrase, I do territory, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Because that does nothing.
Now you talking real.
That does nothing.
Now you talking.
Now, if
real.
we're talking like, all right, yeah, it's done, but before I leave,
I'm about to say I'll sum
take
it up for
this
you.
shot.
You talking about cheating on the way out?
Yeah, take this shot on the way out.
Because
It's
it
not-
wouldn't even feel like cheating to you because you like. On some
I'm
shit, like,
out.
I'm already planning.
I'm
on
out. I'm
leaving.
already
Yeah.
single.
I'm about to just. I'm about to
I just need
I'm
to.
about
I just
handle
need to
this
finish out this
opportunity.
lease. I'm already single.
All right, so bam. We went down that road. Good shit from both of y'all.
Ooh, I had a question.
Go ahead. I want
Ask it.
Ask it. I want to hear this.
Do you believe in preemptive cheating?
What do you mean preemptive?
Like the old, this is a part of the culture now.
Statistics say that.
Statistics say this. The whole, you know what, I'm going to settle down. I'm going to get with this person. But in the event it doesn't work,
I got
or
somebody
just knowing
lined
how
up.
the shit is, I got somebody in the tuck just in case.
So here's what society.
You got a
is-
freaking
Here's what
reserve.
society and statistics say about that. Right? Biology and statistics say, and we all men up here at this show, say that women will settle down with a safe and secure man, and they will cheat with another man who is higher up on the food chain.
For them. Yeah.
Whether or not that is social status, physical, physical or sexual desire or something like that. That's what biology says. They will take your safe ass and cheat with the motherfucker that is higher up in the jungle.
Or somebody that's more risque, or
Right.
somebody. Yeah.
And it really comes down to novelty.
Like that word.
Girls, women love security. They
They
love
do.
having somebody they can rely upon. They love having the essence of family and love and marriage and all that shit. But when they sit down and they lay their head on their pillow, or when their body is yearning for something, they yearn for something new. They yearn for something different.
Ah.
They yearn for novelty. Why? Because, Dre, I don't know what the fuck you about to say. But any women out there right now, listening to the show, that been fucking the same dude for 10 years, you better believe they thinking about another dick somewhere
I mean,
out there. Because guess
that's
what?
very highly
They
possible.
done got used to yours.
No, that's
Trust
very
me.
highly possible. I understand that, but I think that when it goes to the ground of actual active cheating, I think it's just more than that.
No, it's
for
definitely
a
more
woman,
than that.
yeah.
It's definitely more than that. Also, statistics say, I done reverted back to my fucking not being able to pronounce
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Statistics. Y'all know since I've been a youngin', I've been trying to work on that word.
Yes.
Yeah.
Statistics would say 90% of women who actually do cheat are involved in an emotional cheating
Yes.
situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
So
believe
that,
that shit
that's what I gathered from
100%.
for so most women that have cheated in their relationship, it has been emotional or a tit for tat thing.
A tit for tat. So I
Yeah.
think it's something like 30% of women who cheat in a serious relationship are getting back at a cheating spouse.
Mhm.
And it's sort of like that goes to my question about like revenge cheating. I'm not 100% against it, bro. I kind of understand it in 2022 of why broads be out here cheating on a man or who cheated on their man after their man cheated on them. Because it's sort of like the level of especially in the African American community, your number of good dudes are very small. Can we agree on that? Dude who is loyal, faithful, devoted to you, taking care of the crib, gives you good sex, has a job, doesn't have kids from a previous relationship, not cheating on you currently. You in a good at you
ain't nobody got all that though.
Well,
ain't nobody got all that.
J Optics, J Optics, J Optics
close.
got that, brother.
I'm pretty fucking close.
J Optics got that, but still,
That's not fair.
It's a
That's
very,
not fair.
Why not?
That's not fair to me.
What do you mean?
Because I ain't got all that. So that makes me not a good dude.
You got all that except you got a kid. Simple as that. But I'm saying
You're a good man.
it's
Thank
very
you.
hard.
I know I'm the best man.
It's very hard to find a guy in the black community that checks all the boxes. So when they get that, you would think they would appreciate that, and they're like, "Yo, I want to, shit. I got a good ass man. I'm about to lock this shit down forever." But it's that fucking novelty of like once you got it, you can't fight biology of like the yearning for something more. So like, what the fuck do you do with that as a man, knowing that you'll never be able to? You could practice novelty in your relationship. You could try to surprise your girl or surprise your wife as much as you can, but it's always going to be that yearning for something that you're not giving her because you can't be perfect all the time.
No one's
Yeah,
perfect,
nobody's
and
all the
Yeah,
time.
but all it would take for some dude that's not in your marriage or in your relationship is for them to be opportunistic. So you got to be perfect. The other guy just got to be in the right place at the
no,
right
I
time.
wouldn't say perfect, but you got to be consistent.
Yeah,
You got to be consistent and everything, and if you are, you're never going to be able to satisfy no woman's 100% needs, right? So it goes back to, why did I get married? That 80-20 rule.
80-20.
Right? So you got to hit that 80. You got to hit that 80. And that 20, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can kind of fill in whatever voids accordingly, but it's not like, you never be able to 100% satisfy.
Now, what happens if that 80 is everything you need that 80 to be, but in that 20 is some shit in that 20? And there's some shit in that 20 that's just like...
What number's higher, 80 or 20?
Yeah, but that 20, that 20 is real. Like that 20...
What Jay's saying is, what happens when the thing that's in the 20 becomes a part of the 80 and you don't even know about it? What happens when your girl wakes up on a random ass Wednesday and all of a sudden this is important and you haven't been giving it to her?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
I mean, is it properly communicated?
Most likely not. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna give my first polarizing opinion on this shit. 2022 women, y'all motherfuckers need to step y'all shit up. As far as communicating what their needs are, women suck. They suck as far as keeping you up to date on what the fuck they need, bro. They really expect you to read their mind and be on some shit like, oh, I thought you would understand based on this that I would need that. Put your big girl pants on, come to the table, sit down and have that uncomfortable conversation and talk to me like I'm the person that you're supposed to be spending like quality time with. Or I'm the person that you said that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Or I'm the person that you say you want to be in a long-term relationship with. Women have a hard time having uncomfortable conversation with women, especially black women have a hard time having uncomfortable conversation with black men because they fear what the consequence would be from that talk. Either they're going to get shut out emotionally or they're going to get rejected from what their demands are. Just say what the fuck you need and keep it moving. And he either going to meet you halfway at whatever it is that you need. Oh, I need more attention. Okay, say that. I wouldn't have known that you needed that until you had actually said something. I need to be taken out more. I need you to compliment me more. I need you to show me more affection. I need you to be more type A and aggressive or something like that. They won't say that. They'll just go out and find a dude that will do that versus coming to the table in the middle and saying like, yo, can you provide that for me? We're not mind readers. We need you to actually verbalize those things. I feel like us as men, we don't have no problem like saying like, you really not fulfilling me in this way. Like I'm just keeping it real with you. Why the fuck y'all can't do that? I don't get it.
I mean, I think that it goes with a case where whoever, whether it be male or female, you know, that they are emotionally immature, or they're not emotionally. How can I put it? They're not emotionally in tune where they can communicate that effectively, where they can get their partner to understand. So if you so happen to have that, I feel like that stuff can be worked on, as you said. Like, all right, you give myself a chance to fix it and everything. But we have a lot of immature, emotional women and men, you know, saying that don't communicate properly. Mm-hmm. So if I always been saying like if you communicate properly with anything, you could kind of work past almost anything.
Almost anything.
Yeah, right about that.
But it's scary though. You know what I mean? It's scary having those conversations where it's like you want to get what you want, but you don't want to lose what you got, or at least run that risk of. So I kind of understand that. Let's pivot a little bit. Can I tell you about this interesting ass stat that I read in this fucking survey? I think it comes from like hetexted.com. But I can't remember if they got it from somewhere else, so don't quote me out there. But the numbers is real. Yo, listen to this shit. They did a survey, I think, of 1,000 men and 1,000 women. And the survey had these findings. A survey found that 65% of women and 68% of men wouldn't cheat on their partner with someone who wasn't interested in giving oral sex.
Wait. Repeat that? What?
The survey found that 65% of women and 68% of men wouldn't cheat on their partner with someone who wasn't interested in oral sex.
Yeah, that's factual.
I mean,
what the fuck is that shit about?
I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my woman ain't giving that. Of course I would go out there and seek that.
Does this further prove my point that I've been making for the last 2 decades? That fucking head is king.
Well, I mean, now you're in my wheelhouse, as I've been saying for years and years.
You're on your deathbed. You're on your deathbed, and the motherfucker come to you and be on some shit like you about to die in the next 15 minutes. You want head or you want pussy?
Give me the motherfucker.
Give me the sloppy top, baby.
Give me the gawk.
Give me the throat.
Show your personality right now.
Well,
the fuck you talking about?
This is show your personality.
Van, you believe this nigga?
Van, no.
Van, no.
Van don't know because he doesn't have a bottom torso.
Not anymore.
But anyhow, which leads me to my first controversial.
Oh, you ready?
Opinion.
Oh shit.
Can I get 30 seconds right quick?
Sure. You got it.
Got it.
I've been feeling this way for a long time. Y'all know how I fucking feel about this shit, man. Mm. And ladies out there, if you're listening to the show, I need you to hear this shit and hear this shit clearly, bro. Hear this shit for real. I mean this shit from the bottom of the heart. I ain't got no hardcore facts to back this shit up. None of that shit. But I feel this way, and I think most men would feel this way too. Ladies, if you out there and you're in a serious relationship and you love your man and he go out there and you find out that he got head from another broad, to me that ain't cheating. It ain't cheating if he getting head, bro. I feel like if you get oral sex from a female as a man and you're in a relationship, you got a one-way transaction of service, bro. Simple as that. That's just how I feel. You simply got a mouth massage on your genitals. That's just how I feel. You can't tell me no difference. I feel like if you cheat on somebody, I feel like it's my 30 seconds. I feel like if you cheat on somebody, there needs to be a transaction of pleasure. Unless you cheating with somebody that gets the fuck off, you cheating with a chick that gets the fuck off on actually giving head, that shit ain't cheating, bro. I feel like, getting head as a man in a relationship should not be considered cheating. And it should not be a grounds for termination. And me, J Optics running for mayor of 2025 approves this message.
You want to go?
Thank you.
Let me go. No, I got. Let me go. Let me go.
I feel like I got a free 30 seconds. Anywho.
Yes. Yeah, you did. You got your 30 seconds. That was definitely longer than 30 seconds, but whatever.
It works.
Nevertheless, but so let me ask this question: are you getting head from your partner?
Yes.
So if another chick randomly gives you a head, it's still not cheating? But you're getting what you desired, right?
Yeah.
So how is that not cheating? Because you kind of
not act like we don't know it's a different quality of head, baby.
I didn't say that it wasn't. I didn't talk about the quality. I'm just asking about the simple act of getting head.
Have you ever gave up on a car that was still running? Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, shit.
It's as simple as that, bro. All it takes is the right mix. Bro. Stop me if I'm lying.
Oh, man, yeah.
You could be with the chick that's been giving you the best gawk of your fucking life. As a nigga, let you run into a bitch that be talking the right shit about her head game. You gonna be on some shit like, I'm curious.
Yeah, of course.
I'm fucking curious. You talking a lot of shit. I need to know what the fuck you talking about.
I want to see what that's about. I need this. I need to know.
But the actual act of seeing what is it about, it's where the line would be drawn.
It's a fucking escalator. It goes up. It's like it becomes. I'm curious. I need your Django reference right now.
What?
You had my curiosity.
You had my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
That's where it is and shit. It goes up and shit.
It's like you'll be talking about some shit and then the chick be like, gag reflex, what's that? You'd be like,
oh man, you heard that?
I mean,
gag reflex. Balls and all, man. Balls and all, man.
You had my curiosity.
now you have my attention.
What the fuck are you talking about? But anywho.
Oh man.
That was my little 30-second rant. Controversial rant.
I mean, would it be considered cheating if your girl just said that to you? It was like, yeah, I just gave this dude head.
Yes. Hell yeah, be fucking considered cheating. How the hell you go out there
so there's a set of double standard.
How the hell did you go out there and wrap your jaws around another man's penis for no fucking reason? What the hell did you get out of it?
Maybe.
How the hell you
all right, where'd she get her box 8? Where'd she get her box 8? Yes or no?
Then I would have to assume.
The pause.
I would have to assume that there's a special breed of liking ass niggas out there that's out here just eating pussy and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a couple motherfuckers like that.
Yeah. They exist?
Yes.
Yeah. So I got to protect my shit at all costs.
Yes.
I didn't know that there was dudes out here that just giving head.
Motherfuckers eating pussy, eating ass, they sucking the toes, they doing all that. And they getting, and they're not even stroking. They're not even stroking.
And then they go home?
Yeah.
Yes.
And most of them motherfuckers ain't got no facial hair.
Oh, I'm done.
Yes.
I'm done.
You need to be aware.
I'm fucking done.
Motherfucking skin face.
Bro.
It's motherfuckers like Van Beverly, bro.
Fucking Van Beverly, yo.
Eat pussy.
Exactly.
I just want to eat your pussy, baby. Like, come on. Like, seriously?
Bottom feeder.
I would realize at that point that I'm fighting a losing battle and just chalk it up to the game, B. All right, it is what it is. You ran into a Van Beverly. It is what it is. I ain't nothing I can really do about that.
if your girl said, "Hey, babe, how you feel about introducing hall passes in this relationship?" Would you consider that her way of wanting cheating with a free pass?
No.
That's a great question.
Nah, I'm going to answer that. It is a great question, but I'm going to answer no, because now we have this thing that's more prevalent. It's called polyamory. I can't even say the word polyamory. So that's
started by
so glad you brought that shit up.
started by religion, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
Started by a religion or a brand of religion or whatever. But so if that conversation is had, it's like, all right, we get hall passes when it comes to stuff. As long as we're being open and honest about what we're doing, not the all the details, but like, yo, I'm about to go fucking smash Dave or some shit like that, or Van and all this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go smash Amber right quick and all that stuff, and then we come home to our household. I mean, I preferably don't want to do that, but I'm just saying realistically it can happen.
Yeah.
Do y'all believe that a motherfucker is only as loyal and faithful as their options?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dre. Yes?
Yeah.
So if your girl came to you and was like, yo, want to get this hall pass thing a try? Or this quote unquote, I guess it would be considered like an open relationship thing a try? If your options is fucking fantastic, would you not take her up on the offer? With the caveat being that you would never know none of the dudes that she smashed or any details?
I think I'm at the point that I would.
I think I'm there too, bro.
I think I would. I think
But I'm not
going into this rant real fast.
All right, is this my girl or is this my wife?
Wife.
Yeah, I think I would.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That my wife, probably not. I'd be like, nah, we can't do all that, because my I do will be
your I do.
Yeah, our I do's would be so much high on in value to me. So, like, if we're just in an open relationship in the sense where we're just dating, or a committed partnership type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, all right, that's fine. But
statistics say most marriages have an affair at some point in time, though. That wouldn't change your mind? It's gonna happen regardless. You want to be a part of it, or
no? Well, see, I'm hoping it won't happen, but
it's gonna happen.
I mean,
can we just get this shit straight right quick? 2022. Anybody listening to the fucking show? Everybody is fucking cheating out here, dude. It ain't no fucking faithful ass motherfuckers out here. At least not here in America. That shit ain't happening, dude. It's no fucking faithful relationships out there. If you in a faithful relationship, your shit is either brand new. You got a chick from Eastern Europe,
Philippines.
Africa,
It'd be Philippines, probably.
Africa, or maybe South America.
Yeah.
Or you are quintessentially the dude that every girl wants to cheat with. That's the only way you're not getting cheated on. If you're the guy that every girl wants to cheat with. That's the only thing that's stopping it, bro.
I'm not going to say it's nobody out here being faithful, but
I mean, the percentage is probably smaller than the percentage that actually step out of relationships. So yeah, of course,
what we grew up in compared to what we're living in now is you know what? I don't even think it's being honest. I really don't feel like it's an inclination of any sort. I feel like now everything is just so open. Everything is just so easily talked about.
So much access.
So I think back and shit, like
shit, social media.
In your heydays, whatever, like, like when we were 13, 14, 15, 16. I really try to envision, like, dealing with this shit with social media and everything else and all access now. Like, how faithful would I have been in my younger years if I had access to over 200,000 people at the click of a finger?
Right. Dating apps.
Probably not that. Probably. You mean to tell me they make people look like this in real life? Bro.
So, right quick, while we still got time. Why is it so hard for us to get over cheating versus our counterparts, women?
I feel like there's a lot of ego that goes into effect with us.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yes.
And a lot of pride.
Yes.
I feel like cheating hits us first, like the gall. It's really like from a you really gonna cheat on me? And then it immediately flashes to like after everything I've done, after everything I could have done, after all the things that I poured into this. So it's pride first. Ego gets smashed later, but then it eats at you because it's just like you usually never see it coming.
I think that's absolute bullshit.
Mm.
Unless you the dude that's completely oblivious about your woman, there is always a fucking sign that some shit is going on.
Whether there is or not.
Oh yeah,
have
you
to
can
pay
see
attention
in
to it.
behaviors.
You got
You can see in behaviors of how they treating you, and it's not just that time of the month that they might be upset or unbalanced.
We could kill
You
this
can see
notion.
that.
We could kill this notion that's been floating around in the social circles about women are so good at cheating.
No,
Nah. Well,
Can we dead that right quick?
Nah,
Because that shit is bullshit.
Nah, it's
A
just
nigga
as
can
bad.
tell, like,
It's
when
just as
something's
bad.
off about you.
oh yeah, we
just as
feel
bad.
energy, but we just don't say shit.
We either cheating on you and we don't say anything,
'Cause
or
it'll
we
make us
notice
look
it and
guilty.
we just kind of giving you the benefit of the doubt. But we
Yep.
can tell, like, when your attitude
Yeah,
changes.
you can
when
tell.
left
You
the room
can
and
tell
They
the
just
difference.
said shut the fuck up because you're giving away too many secrets.
shit.
Continue.
Well,
To-
that's what the show is for.
So I feel like along with like it is like an ego and pride thing, but it's like we conquered you, the woman, right? And now if you think about war times, they conquered. This is my land. This is I own this strategy. I maintenance this this land, and now another motherfucker invaded my damn territory,
Right.
and all this stuff. So it's like, I mean, it's just fucked up, yo.
I love to see when the peace god is not so peaceful. It brings a smile to my face a little bit.
I don't know what that means, but all right.
That's all right.
I think the thing that hurts so much when you're a guy and you get cheated on, and I think did we go around the room and ask whether or not we got cheated on? I've been cheated on. You've been cheated on.
Of course.
You've been cheated on.
I've been
as well?
cheating on.
Of course.
I think it's this idea that we have, and it might be true, that women never cheat down. So it really affects your ego. It really affects your ego on some shit like, oh, you was getting something that you wasn't able
What
to
the fuck
get.
was that
from
movie
here.
name and shit? What was that movie name where she had the loving wife? I mean, husband and shit, and then the dude, the client that she had, what the fuck? And she attracted AIDS. Damn, I can't. Y'all know the movie when y'all hear it. With Journey Smollett and all that stuff. Damn, what the fuck is the name of that movie, man? I seen it.
Google it.
Drop it in the comment section.
Yeah, y'all know what the
name of
movie
that
is and all that stuff. But yeah,
drop it
you're
on
right.
YouTube
You're
or
right.
whatever.
They gonna cheat up to somebody's high valued or
high
class
value.
and all this stuff.
They
There,
want higher value in sex,
That's
higher
the one-
value in status, or higher value in attraction.
That's the
or
one where
whatever
she
like
was
that.
fucking with the dude
Societal.
that was taking her all over the place.
yeah, and
all that shit.
he had the AIDS virus,
I forgot
passing
name
the
of
shit
that
around. And Brandy
now.
she was in that shit.
Yeah, Brandy was a victim
Yeah.
before that. Damn, it was a good movie.
I can't think of the movie.
Yeah, it
but
affects your ego when you think about a woman cheating because you have to, as a man, think like there must be something that I wasn't providing that I didn't see.
Yeah.
You had a blind spot that you was unaware of, and it's like, yo, it makes you reevaluate yourself as a man. Like, I'm not as hot shit as I thought I was, and it's like it's like a dose of reality that hits you in the worst way because it makes you feel this word haunts me. It makes you feel inadequate.
Yeah.
Damn, like
it tears away to the essence of you.
Yeah,
Yo.
Anybody
does.
can
Just
do this to you because you
destroys
ain't knowing
you.
your shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Do you feel like, all right, looking at that, we've all been cheated on, right? Do you feel like after that happened, what changed? What were the lasting effects? I know me, I think it was like there's a valve somewhere. I know there's somewhere in here like it's going to be really hard to touch that area ever again. For me to like really, 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 really just like that whimsical love shit. Like blissful, like almost ignorance type of way. It's
Yeah,
like
like a naivety type
like
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'll never happen again.
Yeah.
Because it's like the deeper you fall, it's like the more awake you become in the shit. It's just like, all right, what's coming? Kind of speak. But there's a part of me and shit that I know, like, it sucks to say, like, yeah, it's going to take a special motherfucker to get there.
I would say that if you get cheated on by somebody that you are in love with or in a committed relationship with, once they cheat on you, the Disney movie is over.
That fairy tale's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fairy tale
It's
is
over.
done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You are thrust.
Now you're in real life.
You're thrust back into nature.
You're
And
in
it's
real life.
you in the jungle, and it's sort of like, I thought I was a lion in this jungle. Now I know that I wasn't on some special pedestal. I got to compete with all these other motherfucking lions.
Mm.
And you either go one way. If you're a type A or alpha person, I need to eradicate my competition. And I don't mean on some shit like I need to kill them.
Yeah.
I need to better myself and fortify myself to be a better partner if I'm going to stay. Or I need to fortify myself and be a better person as far as a more desirable alpha person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or alpha elite.
Yeah.
Right? Or you in a situation where you get cheated on when you in a committed relationship and your ego gets hit, your pride gets hit, and you kind of lost. But you know what you do? If you use it in a positive way, you fall back into the situation where you're using it as a motivator to become the best possible version of yourself of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because the veneer of you being the man, that shit is fucking over.
Yeah, that shit's dead.
That shit is fucking dead. You're done. You thought you was the man. You thought you was the shit. You thought you was handling business. You thought you was supportive. You thought you was romantic. You thought you was handling your business in the bedroom and all some shit.
You thought.
It
Yeah.
never. You thought that shit was enough.
You thought.
Guess what? You was fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You was wrong. The only way to protect yourself from some shit like that happening to you is when you pick a godsend that is like a person who would think twice about doing that shit to you. Or you put yourself so far high up on the pyramid of desirable men that a chick would think twice about cheating with you, but cheating on you because you are the top guy.
Mm.
That's the only way it goes. Quick pivot as we wrap up the show.
I got a question real quick though.
Yeah.
Does it
But
matter?
Before you ask your question, I want to encourage all the listeners that's listening right now.
Yes.
If you listen to the audio version of this episode, please go over to our YouTube version and drop a like on our video so we can have other people who are interested in our show that's listen to our shit.
And comment.
They can actually find the video too.
And
share it
if you so
please.
inclined.
And comment.
Please.
And also drop a comment. We reply to all things. And if you're listening to the video version on YouTube, drop a comment.
Please.
Drop a like, hit the subscribe and the notification bell. We come with more stuff.
Exactly.
Drake, go.
So does it matter if it's a male that she cheats with or a woman cheats with? Or it still goes along the lines of cheating?
I think it depends on your level of freak. But to me, if it was a woman, it would feel less of an ego hit to me. It would feel less of an ego hit to me as a man. Because it wouldn't.
But still the act of cheating. It's still the act of.
No, I didn't say that it was good. I wouldn't say that it wouldn't hurt. It would just feel different.
All right, let me ask you a question.
If it was a man.
You didn't answer the question though. Yeah, you didn't answer the question. You just said.
But I know, but it depends on this. It depends on this. After she cheats, what team is she on? Does she still team us, or has she just completely gone?
She emotionally and physically stepped out of your relationship.
Ooh, yo. If your girl cheated on you
and
with
then
a woman,
and then became
it with a woman, and then you pressed her about like, yo, what the fuck was you doing? And she's like, yo, I found out that I like girls. That should have probably turned me on though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be on some shit like, is that something that you want to further explore?
I don't know.
Because I can assist with this. We can take this journey together.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think initially cheating is cheating, so it will feel the same. But
it would hurt, obviously.
Yeah.
But I feel
that's my line.
I feel like the extra that extra little, I guess, seasoning salt on the shit would be like, yeah, it wasn't a dude that took your woman, it was sis. Like, especially if sis is like just regular sis, not like sis trying to be bruh, like sis, like
Yeah.
bruh, like,
fem
yo,
type of shit?
what are we
Yeah.
doing? Like, I think that would definitely.
I mean,
be,
but that's when the lines would be like, yo, why you ain't just invite her to the bedroom with us?
yeah.
I mean,
I'd have that
but if
question
it's like one that's trying to be bruh, as you said,
Oh, yeah,
like,
nah.
like I don't know
understand.
if I want it.
I understand.
Depending on what her body look like.
All right.
Does
Now, wait.
does
If that happened, would you tell anyone?
Yeah, I would. I would
I
talk
lie,
about it.
I probably wouldn't give a shit though.
I would talk about
I
it.
probably wouldn't give a shit.
I would talk about it
I
without
would
a
be
shadow of a doubt.
upset. I'll be upset for like a short amount of time, but after a while, I kind of be on some shit like, all right, cool, whatever. I don't really give a fuck.
Think it would come up 3 years later.
Does how you find out about your girl cheating on you matter?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
In what ways?
Absolutely. Like, if you didn't tell me what I found out from a friend of a friend of a friend that knows somebody, yeah. Nah.
Hell yeah.
Whatever chance of reconciliation there might have been is dead. Just because why am I not hearing this from you? Bad enough you did the offense, but didn't I have to find out like
From
on a
somebody
flyer?
else?
Bruh.
It's something
somebody
like
else?
less than 5% of people that cheat on male or female. 5% of it's like 5% or less of people who cheat on their partner that actually tell their partner that they're cheated. So you're going to find out from some other resource other than the person that's saying you always want to be real with you. I cheated on you.
If you find out from the dude she cheated with, it's even worse.
Whoa!
It's like, God, like, yo, I just finished stroking your chick out, bro. Here go the video. Bro.
Wow.
Hey, what the fuck are you talking about?
Wow.
It's just worse, man.
You
It's
are,
just-
wow.
Yeah.
Bro, you are fucking
Jesus.
traumatizing me, dude.
Fuck.
Hold on. Dre, I love you.
I love you too, bro.
Is that a real situation?
Nah, not for me. I'm just thinking about like scenarios. I'm not
Oh.
thinking about like, nah.
You
All right.
all right, so you never got the who's this text?
I never got the who's this text. Like,
Right.
I never reached out to
No,
any
like, no.
any female's dude and be like,
No,
I just finished fucking your chick.
I'm talking about like, yo, who the fuck is this? You and my girl phone.
I mean, that's.
Here we go.
But what are you asking me, yo? What are you
You
really
know-
asking me?
You know what I'm asking you.
What are you asking
I
me?
want answers.
Tell me, man.
So yeah, I received the text messages like I'm in my girl's phone and all that stuff, but I never reached out to the dude and be like, yeah, I just finished fucking your chick. Nah, I never did that.
Did you
That's what I'm saying.
Did you inform him of who you were?
I probably didn't respond to it. I probably text her. I don't recall. That was some years ago, man. Don't try to turn me into no animal now.
Warlord, hello. How are you? I
No.
missed you.
Shut your ass up.
So, what's our overall takeaways from cheating in 2022?
Cheating's are cowards.
Huh?
Cheaters are cowards.
Cheaters are cowards.
Yeah.
But is it a part of the game nowadays?
I'm not going to agree to that. I think, yes, as it does happen, but if you do find, like you said, that God sent person, that partner, and all that stuff, and they're completely loyal to you, you shouldn't have to step out. Or if you're communicating your needs and wants, desires, and all that stuff properly, yeah, you shouldn't step out because you got to give that person some grace and a chance to learn you. If they're not fulfilling you in any type of fashion, you have all means to walk away without actually cheating with somebody else or being with somebody else or emotionally attaching yourself to somebody
But we
else.
said the emotional part is cheating. We also said
Yes.
like physical contact and all other shit like that is cheating. Do you think there's like a level of cheating that you would do personally that is not innocent but negligible? Like, I won't tell her. If she don't find out, it wouldn't be a big deal and we could still go on and be in a healthy relationship.
I don't know. Is porn cheating?
Hold on. No, because I'm looking at Dre's eyes and I can tell he about to say, I
So-
guess so. Yeah.
No, I was going to say, like,
Nah, you want to do the right thing. You want to say the right thing, but you know that there's some shit that you would do and be on some shit like,
if I
You know
do
what?
something, I'm not going to tell it.
Yeah, you're not gonna tell it.
I'm not gonna tell it. It's gonna go to the grave.
And you can stop and be on some shit like, you know what? I had a low moment, and then that's over, and then I'm gonna get back to home base, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Since I feel like I'm under oath and I'm on trial right now.
It's a part of the culture. It's a part of the culture. I think the overall arcing theme of this. You tell me I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, this is gonna be the final question.
Okay.
You tell me if I'm wrong. Don't get caught.
No, by all means.
Oh yeah, of course.
Any means
don't get caught. Don't let me find out.
Don't get caught.
Yeah.
Anybody listens to the show that is out there cheating or has been cheating, we are so connected as a society right now. It is so fucking easy to get caught cheating that if you ain't on your shit, you probably going to get caught. So you need to fucking take care of your fucking ones and twos and do what the fuck you got to do.
Also remember.
But your girl is cheating on you.
Yeah.
Simple.
And also remember, just because you don't have a conversation or somebody doesn't say something doesn't mean they don't know.
Yeah, without question.
Yeah.
But
all right.
Your girl or your man right now is cheating on you. Statistically,
there's a chance. That doesn't make it.
It's a high probability.
It's not a definite.
That your girl
it's not a definite.
is cheating on you right now.
It's not definite, but
adultery is part of the Ten Commandments. So I encourage y'all. Commandments. I encourage you guys not to do it.
I encourage you guys to not get caught if you are doing it. But hey, we're gonna wrap it up. Mono Matters episode 8. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell and tune into all the content that we got on as far as our Instagram page is concerned. Mono Matters on Instagram and Facebook. Also, if you want to buy these dope ass shirts, My Pins and Needles on Instagram.com. Instagram profile. And any parting words, gentlemen?
Van just said he about to go home and fuck some nigga bitch right now.
I just want to give a quick shout out. By the time you listen to this episode, it's going to be my cousin's birthday. So hit a Cash App. She's going to link it in on the social media. True Epiphany. Happy birthday. Love you.
We out. Peace.
Later.
Not a media group.
Yes, sir.
Not a media group, baby.